What's good? What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, coming to you via the YouTube airways. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K Sap. And today, man, we got a great show lined up for you guys. When you come across the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you got your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball Dropping drops another hot banger. And if it's your first time coming across the channel and discovering this platform, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you post a comment. Make sure you share the video out. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. I see everybody in the comment section. Hashtag salute. And you know what my mantra is. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. Well, today's show, we're going to take this one all the way up to Boulder, Colorado. Well, you know, today is the day that the transfer portal is live and it's open. And you know, we've been covering the story about the Colorado Buffaloes season. Got off to a hot start, 3-0. Shador Sanders and Travis Hunter was doing big things for the first three games. And like we stated, it's been a roller coaster ride against Colorado State. You know, their two-way star, Travis Hunter, was knocked out of the game from a hit from Henry Blackburn that caused him to miss 3 games. And that was a key piece that they was missing on defense and offense. The loss to Stanford really derailed their season. And after that, it was a kind of a mix-up and some shakeups with the coaching staff. Well, we all know Sean Lewis, the offensive coordinator that came with Deion from Jackson State. He got demoted, and they brought in Pat Shermer to try to resurrect the offense. But things still didn't happen. You know, Shador Sanders was the most sacked quarterback in college football. So what happened? After the season, going 4-8, things just started spiraling out of control. Coaches started leaving the staff. Players that was committed to Colorado decommitting. Guys entering their name in the transfer portal. We all know offensive coordinator Sean Lewis, after the season, he accepted a head coaching job at San Diego State. Their tight ends coach, Tim Brewster, he quit the staff. He left to go, you know, chase future endeavors. Also, the shock came when their defensive end and linebackers coach, Nick Williams. Now, y'all know I've been covering the Nick Williams story on this channel. You know, he was one of the vocal leaders, you know, in that locker room, highly coveted, one of the best college recruiters in college football. So that shocking news came out that he has parted ways with Deion Sanders' coaching staff and the Colorado Buffaloes. That came, you know, that was a surprise to everybody. That shocked people. One of the guys that was committed to Colorado, he decommitted because Nick Williams is no longer there. So players that are coming in that was committed, you know, because some parts of the coaching staff. But now that coaching staff is not there, these guys are decommitting. Now you got guys entering the transfer portal that was on Colorado. The guys that decommitted, you know, that happens in college football. They take their talents elsewhere. But there's a lot of guys that are committed to other programs that have decommitted and taken their chances. They want to come to Colorado. But a lot of people have hit the transfer portal. You know, guys that decommitted. Colorado has lost out on a 4-star quarterback, cornerbacks, wide receivers, offensive linemen. But now the latest news coming overnight, Van Wells. Van Wells, you guys know, he's on the offensive line. He plays center. You know, the center and quarterback got to have that cohesiveness, you know, for the quarterback exchange. So that's very intricate part of the offensive line. He was one of the bright talents. But now he has entered his name in the transfer portal. Shout out to the Buffs Beat for the article. And this is what Van Wells had to say. Colorado's Van Wells enters the transfer portal. Buffalo's offensive lineman was one of the existing talents in Boulder. Colorado offensive lineman Van Wells hit the transfer portal on Saturday morning. The 6'2", 290-pounder came to Boulder a year before Deion Sanders took over and was one of the 9 holdovers who stayed. Wells started a majority of the games under center this past year. He was part of CU's offensive line that allowed a total of 54 sacks. Wells, a native of Houston, Texas, was a 3-star recruit as part of CU's 2022 class. He earned Houston Chronicle's first-team All-Greater Houston area. As a senior at C.E. King High School, Colorado was his highest Power 5 offer with 2 Ivy League schools on the list. I want to say thank you to all the coaches who gave me an opportunity to play here at Colorado, Wells wrote in a statement. I appreciate all the love and support I received these past 2 years from Colorado staff and, most importantly, the CU fan base. The relationships I've built here will always be cherished. Thank you for the brotherhood we created, and you guys will truly be missed. Wells is the second Buffalo offensive lineman to enter the portal in the last 24 hours, which signals a reboot coming. Sanders and his staff have already addressed the issue on the offense and will need a few experienced players to anchor the line. There will be transfers coming via the portal in a few days. It's not going to be a surge like last time this year, but will be significant. So that's major. One of the mainstays, but like the article stated, guys are going to be coming in. It's like a reboot. Like Deion Sanders said, this stuff don't happen overnight. He said it on Thursday Night Football as he was doing his interview. He was saying, hey, I'm recruiting now. So it's a lot of shakeups and a lot of things that, are not in their control right now, but they're making an impact. Just like Shedeur Sanders said on his social media, they not tripping on nobody. Everybody in this situation is going to benefit. So I just think that they're working behind the scenes. Like they said, there's no need to panic. But then right after that, they got some more news that Anthony Hankerson, their running back, has hit the transfer portal. Now, Anthony Hankerson been there for 2 years. He was lost in the shuffle because of the way that the offensive line was constructed where, the running game was not there. A pass-heavy offense, and things just didn't work out the way that Hankerson thought it was going to work out. In his 2-year stint with Colorado, Hankerson, gained like 549 yards on 4 TDs, but he's the latest guy to put his name in the transfer portal. So Anthony Hankerson, he took to his social media and he stated this. First off, I want to thank the man above for giving me the opportunity to play the game I love and guiding me through this journey. I want to thank all the coaches and the buffs I met here during my time at CU. Thank you for all the relationships created here, on and off the field. With that being said, I have decided to enter the transfer portal with 2 years of eligibility left. So there you have it. So with 2 years of eligibility left, Anthony Hankerson has hit the transfer portal. Also, Van Wells, he went to his social media and he wanted to express his sincere gratitude for Colorado. This is what he said. Van Wells, all love. First and foremost, I want to thank you to all the coaches that gave me an opportunity to play here at CU. I appreciate all the love and support I received over the past 2 years. The Colorado staff, importantly, the coaches and fan base. The relationships I built here will always be cherished. Thank you to all the teammates for the brotherhood we created, and you guys will truly be missed. He said, after conversations with my family and guide, I've decided to enter the transfer portal with 2 years left of eligibility to play. And that was from Van Wells. So there you have it, guys. Guys have hit the transfer portal. It's going to be a total reboot in Colorado, but I'm sure they can right the ship. It's going to be a long off season, accumulated with the news now that Deion Sanders' longtime girlfriend, Tracy Edmonds, over 12 years, they decided to part ways. So everybody's parting ways with Deion Sanders. What is it, guys? What is it? Relationships come and go, and this is what it seems like here in Colorado. Deion can't catch a break. So, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. I see all the comments, negative comments, positive comments. If you don't like what we're producing over here, you don't have to watch the channel. You can click off the video, go elsewhere. I'm sure somebody else is covering the same thing that I'm covering, but we all positivity over here. So if you don't like what you're seeing, you don't have to watch the video. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropper podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. We'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
Another one.